Dante, Divine Comedy, Purgatorio, Canto 12 abreast. Like oxen going in a yoke, I with that heavy-laden soul went on, as long as the sweet pedagogue permitted. But when he said, "Leave him and onward pass, for here 'tis good that with the sail and oars, as much as may be, each push on his bark." Upright, as walking wills it, I redressed my person, notwithstanding that my thoughts remained within me downcast and abashed. I had moved on, and followed willingly the footsteps of my master, and we both already showed how light of foot we were, when unto me he said, "Cast down thine eyes. 'Twere well for thee to alleviate the way, to look upon the bed beneath thy feet, as, that some memory may exist of them, above the buried dead their tombs in earth bear sculptured on them what they were before, whence often there we weep for them afresh, from pricking of remembrance, which alone to the compassionate doth set its spur. So saw I there, but of a better semblance in point of artifice, with figures covered, whatever is pathway from the mount projects. I saw that one who was created noble more than all other creatures, down from heaven flaming with lightnings fall upon one side. I saw Briareus smitten by the dart celestial, lying on the other side, heavy upon the earth by mortal frost. I saw Thymbraeus, Pallas saw, and Mars, still clad in armor round about their father, gaze at the scattered members of the giants. I saw, at foot of his great labor, Nimrod, as if bewildered, looking at the people who had been proud with him in Sennaar. O Niobe, with what afflicted eyes the eye beheld upon the pathway traced, between thy 7 and 7 children slain. O Saul, how fallen upon thy proper sword didst thou appear there lifeless in Gilboa, that felt thereafter neither rain nor dew. O mad Arachne, so I thee beheld e'en then half spider, sat upon the shreds of fabric wrought in evil hour for thee. O Rehoboam, no more seems to threaten thine image there, but full of consternation, a chariot bears it off when none pursues. Displayed Morios the adamantine pavement, how unto his own mother made Alcman costly appear the luckless ornament. Displayed how his own sons did throw themselves upon Sennacherib within the temple, and how, he being dead, they left him there. Displayed the ruin and the cruel carnage that Tamiris wrought, when she to Cyrus said, "Blood didst thou thirst for, and with blood I glut thee." Displayed how rooted fled the Assyrians, after that Holofernes had been slain, and likewise the remainder of that slaughter. I saw there Troy in ashes, and in caverns. O Ilion, thee, how abject and debased, displayed the image that is there discerned. Whereof pencil master was or style, that could portray the shades and traits which there would cause each subtle genius to admire. Dead seemed the dead, the living seemed alive. Better than I saw not who saw the truth, all that I trod upon while bowed I went. Now wax the proud, and on with looks uplifted, the sons of Eve, and bow not down your faces, so that they may behold your evil ways. More of the mount by us was now encompassed, and far more spent the circuit of the sun, than had the mind preoccupied imagined, when he, whoever watchful in advance was going on, began, "Lift up thy head. 'Tis no more time to go thus meditating. Lo, there an angel who is making haste to come towards us. Lo, returning is from service of the day the 6th handmaiden. With reverence thine acts and looks adorn, so that he may delight to speed us upward. Think that this day will never dawn again." I was familiar with his admonition, ever to lose no time. So on this theme he could not unto me speak covertly. Towards us came the being beautiful, vested in white, and in his countenance such as appears the tremulous morning star. His arms he opened, and his wings. "Come," said he, "near at hand here are the steps, and easy from henceforth is the ascent." At this announcement few are they who come. O human creatures, born to soar aloft, why fall ye thus before a little wind? He led us on to where the rock was cleft. There smote upon my forehead with his wings, then a safe passage promised unto me. As on the right hand, To ascend the mount where seated is the church that lordeth it, o'er the well-guided, above Rubiconte. The bold abruptness of the ascent is broken by stairways that were made there in the age when still were safe the ledger and the stave. E'en thus attempered is the bank which falls sheer downward from the second circle there, but on this side and that the high rock graze. As we were turning thitherward our persons, beady paupiers spiritu, voices sang in such wise that speech could tell it not. Ah me, how different are these entrances from the infernal! For with anthems here one enters, and below with wild laments. We now were hunting up the sacred stairs, and it appeared to me by far more easy than on the plain it had appeared before. Whence I, my master, say, what heavy thing has been uplifted from me, so that hardly aught of fatigue is felt by me in walking? He answered, when the peas which have remained still on thy face almost obliterate, shall wholly, as the first is, be erased, thy feet will be so vanquished by goodwill, that not alone they shall not feel fatigue, but urging up will be to them delight. Then did I even as they do who are going with something on the head to them unknown, unless the signs of others make them doubt. Wherefore the hand to ascertain is helpful, and seeks and finds, and doth fulfill the office which cannot be accomplished by the sight. And with the fingers of the right hand spread, I found but 6 the letters that had carved upon my temples he who bore the keys. Upon beholding which my leader smiled,